In this video, I want to cover the printing options that are available in Microsoft Word 2013. For starters, of course, you would select which printer that you would want to send this document to, and your list of printers that are connected to your computer will be here. So you just hit the drop down arrow and you click the printer that you want. Next, of course, are the number of copies that you want. So the default is 1, but you can make it as many copies as you would like. Moving down the list here, I'm going to start with collated, which basically means it's defaulted at collated, which means it'll print one or several copies of each, 1, 2, 3, 4 the pages that you have. Or if you simply wanted to print sheet 1 several times or sheet 2 several times, you can do that. I've never actually had to do that in the real world, but there's the option. Here you have the option to choose whatever pages you want. So all pages, current page. If you select a bunch of text, just an area like a paragraph or a couple paragraphs, you can ask to have only the selection to be printed. I've done that many times. Custom print here allows you to specify which pages you want. So you can go 1, 2, 2, and then comma 4, right? So that would do 1, 2, and 4 and skip page 3. So that's the kind of thing you have to type in there. Certain documents have sections, and you can ask to print sections. So let's say I wanted section 2, I would go S2, and it would print everything in section 2. If I wanted certain pages within a section, you would say page 2, let's say section 2, page 4, section 2. I know that's getting a little bit out there, but that possibility exists if you do use sections when you're setting up your Word documents. Next, print one side, or certain printers are set up to print both sides of the page. If you have one of those fancy printers, you can set this up so that it prints both sides of the page. Relatively new, to my knowledge, to Microsoft Office is the ability to fit several pages onto one. This is kind of PowerPoint-ish in a sense, where you can get 2 sheets fit onto a page. Now understand, if you're asking to put 2 of your regular Word documents or Word sheets onto one, it's going to shrink the font dramatically, right? So it's kind of creating miniatures of your page. And if you get up to something that big, it's going to be awfully small. So just be aware of that. This is also relatively new, where it's like a shrink to fit type of thing, where you can ask for your document to fit onto one page, or in whatever size you're looking at, or several pages, but you're asking basically Word to make this fit onto the size paper that you want, which is rather neat. So those are the main options within print. I guess the other thing that you should know is your printer may have several sources, may have different trays to choose from. So you would get to that by coming down here, going to page setup, and asking for paper, and then which tray. All right, so you may have more than one tray to choose from, and you can specify that. And you may have that option when you're sending to an actual a photocopier that might be somewhere in your building. So those are the major print options that you need to be aware of and be able to set up.